Hello, my happy family. Jeffrey Williams, Jeff W. Williams, Jeff Williams, however you want to call me. Back with another video, The Slice of Happiness. Welcome to The Slice of Happiness, Motivational Monday. Uh, y'all see I don't have any notes here or whatever. I'm just going to go and speak on the top of my mind, of my brain, of my emotions, and what I've been going through the last couple of weeks, which I still am, but I'm getting a lot better. But I just want to share something with y'all. I shared last week that I'm going through deep mental depression. I've dealt with it since I was in my kid years, y'all. And it goes and comes and it gets better. And some days it's not as good as others, but the majority of the year, y'all, I'm just as happy-go-lucky as possible. But sometimes you hit those, in just in life, you have those hills and valleys, no matter what, who you are, whatever. And some hills and valleys are worse than others. And I put the video out last Monday, and a lot of people reached out to me with voicemails, and my voicemail was full. It's not full anymore. I finally got the messages off there. So if y'all call or whatever, just letting you know, I did get your message. And if you couldn't leave a message, maybe you can call back now. But I did open my voicemail and got all the voicemail. I got emails, DMs, and I really appreciate everybody reaching out, checking on me, and things like that. And a lot of people wrote me that they dealing with the same thing, some worse than me, and they know other people dealing with that and stuff like that. And the reason I'm so transparent, y'all, with what I go through and what I deal with, to let y'all know I'm real just like anybody else. I have issues and problems and things I deal with like anybody else. And a lot of people probably dealing with same mental depression and anxiety like I do, but they don't want to say nothing. They don't want to reach out. They don't want to get help. And what I'm going to tell y'all is this, and I'll probably title this video, it is okay to not be okay. A lot of people don't know that. They don't want to say anything because they afraid what other people are going to think. People are going to call them crazy. Some people are going to claim they're psycho. But first thing you do when somebody have mental illness, you think they are psycho, just need to be put away in what they call straight jackets and things like that. It's not like that. You got people probably in your neighborhood, in your church, in your workplace to deal with this, and they're dealing with it in silence and won't get the help. That's when people branch out in anger and hostility because number one, they don't get help. Number two, when they do seek confidence in someone, the person don't take them seriously or they make fun of them and talk about them. But I'm here to tell you, it is okay not to be okay. If you're dealing with mental depression, anxiety, whatever, like I am, seek help. I go counseling, like I told you, 4 times a year, every 3 months. Of course, I'm doing it a little bit earlier this year because this quarterly time, because it just hits me a little bit quicker than it normally do. I don't take any medication for it. People say you need to take pharmaceutical this. I do not take pharmaceutical medication. It may help you, but it does not mean. Let me tell you why. I depend on prayer, I depend on medication, and I depend on counseling that helps me for many years. I do not put anything in my body that will alter my clear way of thinking. I've never done that. That's why I never did any drugs or any kind of put shooting up in my arm, uh, did any pills and stuff like that. That's why I don't even drink alcohol because I never want to put anything in my body that's going to alter my clear way of thinking at any time of the day. And a lot of times these people put you on these, especially with young kids, they load them up on these drugs and they hook on these drugs forever and ever and ever, and they never really get their clear mind of thinking back. And that's where I'm personally against pharmaceutical drugs for depression, anxiety, and stuff like that. It doesn't line up to my beliefs and what I want to do. The way I do mine, like I said, I do a lot of prayer, I meditate a lot, and I do get counseling. And another thing that I do, like I told y'all, of course my mom's not here anymore. She was the best. My best friend does it good. My brother's good. I get with people, and when I was on my job, it helped a lot too because I didn't tell people what I was going through. But talk about something that I don't have to think about my depression, and it helps a lot. Talk about sports, talk about the what's going on in their life, the things like that. It gets me. My mama used to do that. She know everything what's going on in town and all that, and who did what. Talk about things. Remember, I told you my last weekend, my brother talked about with football and how his son doing in sports and how that helped. And my best friend, when we get on the phone, we'll talk about sports. We'll talk about it. We just talk about anything, and it helps me a lot. I'm a big sports fan. Y'all know I'm the Cowboys fan. The Cowboys playing this weekend. I'm recording this on an early Sunday morning. I'm about to head to Dallas to the game. I don't like to be around crowds, y'all, but it's different if I'm in a crowd where nobody knows me. It's probably hard to explain. I'm at the Cowboy game. It's normalcy for me. I've been a Cowboy fan since I was born, since I knew what football was. I didn't know who the Cowboys were. Y'all know the story. All I knew that growing up, that's all they showed on TV because I grew up in the Waco area. So Dallas was on TV every Sunday. I just liked the team with the star in the helmet. I didn't know they was Cowboys or whatever. And my dad used to watch it, and we used to watch it together. So the Cowboys bring back so much happiness. Even they could lose every game. Couldn't care less. It's just the happiness in my life that I had growing up was the Dallas Cowboys and the Texas Rangers too. I'm a Ranger fan. Things like that that brings so much normality. That's why I like going to the KATY football, high school football game. A lot of people don't know me there, but it's just the camaraderie, people having fun, people, the young kids in the band and stuff like that. Stuff like that clears my mind and gets me on the normality. Another thing about the Cowboys, they have the same announcer. His name is Brad Sham. He's the voice of the Cowboys. He's been the voice of the Cowboys about 40 years. His voice resonates when I was a kid listening to the Cowboys on the radio. Sometimes we have to leave the house and go feed the hogs and cows, and I had to go with my dad or whatever. We couldn't watch it on TV. You had to be game, especially if they played a late game, 6 o'clock game, a 3 o'clock game in the fall, and it gets dark early. We had to leave maybe 4 to go feed the hogs and stuff. My dad would put it on the radio, and you got Brad Sham was the boss of the Cowboys. He still is. He's been there 40 years. So that's my childhood. When I listen to him, that brings back his voice resonates the goodness and stuff. So it's little things like that get me through depression, stuff like that. But it's things and places I do not want to go. I don't like to talk up to a lot of people right now. Like I said, I don't even go to church. I watch church on the TV right now, but I'll get back in a couple of weeks and things like that. But I'm getting better, y'all. I'm gonna be good. I've been here, done this many times, but I want to tell y'all, get help however you want to do it. If you got to get help through pharmaceutical drugs and that they prescribe to you, if you think that you believe in that, it's gonna help you do that. But to me, counseling, talking about it, first thing you need to do is know you have an issue. You have a problem. If you're in denial and sitting around balled up in a ball and crying and don't know what's going on, you have an issue. You should reach out to that. There's people in all walks of life, all kinds of races, demographics, financial statuses. It does not. Depression, mental illness hits everyone. It does not. It doesn't cross over. It crosses everyone's barrier. It does not limit itself to any person. It affects everybody, and a lot of people go through it in silence. So I'm just speaking out. If you're going through this and you happiness, reach out and get help. And I told y'all in the other previous video, be careful who you tell your business to. Give it somebody you can trust. That's why I say go to a therapist, a licensed therapist, that they can keep your what you're going through in confidentiality, and it helps you a lot, because nothing worse when you tell this and people start telling, oh, such and such has this, he's crazy or she's crazy, she's psycho, da da da. Stay away from that person. They don't know what they're gonna do, da da da. That's all over the workplace, all over the neighborhood, things like that. Me, I put this video out because I think if I tell my story to help people, people making fun of me and talking about me, I've been there, done that. I'm over that. You can talk, and I don't could care less with me anymore. I want to do and speak my story so it'll help someone else. And like I said, I appreciate all the prayers and emails and voicemails and direct messages and all that. I really appreciate that, and I will get back with a lot of y'all and stuff like that. Another thing that helps me, it probably sounds crazy to y'all and stupid, when I go to my mailbox and I get a letter that somebody, this is little things like this, it helps different people react to different things. But somebody done sit down and wrote me a letter, addressed it, put a stamp on it, and put a letter in there, say, Jeffrey, just thinking about you. That goes beyond a text or voicemail. Of course, people don't do that anymore, but that just takes the next level. It's like someone out there took a minute or 5 or 10 minutes out of their day to do that. That means a lot to me. My mom used to write, my mom, I mean, she was still the post office person, buy stamps and go to the post office, put this in the post office. She'd give me stuff, baby, go mail this. And the stuff would be in my car for like a week. Did you mail it? Oh, yeah, yeah, I mailed it. Because I didn't go to post offices and stuff like that. She would put the stamp on everything. I wouldn't even go to post office, man. I would mail stuff off for her. But anyway, y'all, I just want to share that with y'all. I'm getting better. I will get better. I've been through this, done this many, many times. It's just very draining for me when I get like this. It's physically, and when it hits me mentally like that, it hits me physically. And I'm eating a lot too, y'all, and that's not good because I'm gaining about 10 pounds, 10 or 15 pounds in the last couple of weeks. I eat a lot, and I'm not active. I'm not going to the gym because I don't want to go to it affects me in that way. So yeah, I'll get out this thing, and like I say, I got holidays coming up, and I got a lot of you watch my other channel. I got cooking videos to do and a lot of things to do. I got a cruise coming up in October. I'm looking forward to, and a lot of stuff coming up in October. I got a meet and greet on my other channel that's coming up. So I got a lot of things coming up. So I got to get out this thing and get going. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching my channel. I just want to motivate and inspire somebody that's going through this to get up and seek help. You're not by yourself. It's okay not to be okay. It's normal. Don't think you're standing out on the island by yourself. You're the only one going through it. No, you're not. It's okay to not be okay. So anyway, let me close this video. If you like my video, please share, please subscribe, please comment. And especially these videos, like I do right now, please share it and maybe to help somebody going through something like I am. And I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on TikTok. So anyway, remember, knowledge is power. If you got the knowledge, can't nobody take that away from you. So anyway, till next time, have a blessed, happy day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.